Will a revolutionary government, RevGov, be installed on November 30th? My favorite satirical news site Adobo Chronicles had this headline last month: Duterte declares RevGov. The story, posted on October 14, went this way: Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has declared RevGov, as of 8 a.m. this morning, Sunday, Philippine Standard Time. No, not revolutionary government. At least not yet, rather a review of government, ordering the review of the performance of all government officials from the police down to the officials and employees of the executive department. Nice one, I would say. But, sat news aside, DavoToday.com, which styles itself as Davo's first online news, so it's legitimate unlike Adobo Chronicles, has identified one of the groups that is egging on President Rodrigo Duterte to declare a RevGov on, yes, November 30th. UT's called Network Revolution and has as its spokesperson a lawyer, Joel Abar. A report posted by DavoToday.com on November 22 was titled, MNLF Leader Says Group Supporting Revolutionary Government Plan. MNLF is the rebel group Moro National Liberation Front headed by Nur Missouri. Which in a way lessens the credibility of the story because its source was not Missouri but Rolando Olamet, chair of MNLF Davo. Still, it's an interesting stand voiced by Olamet. But President Duterte already said in a recent interview he would not declare a RevGov. Huwag maniwala samga coup d'etat, revolutionary, government. Wala tayong makahadayan. Let's just build a country, he told wounded soldiers at the Army General Hospital in Taguig City last Tuesday. In another event, he enlarged on that by stressing on RevGov, malahoyan. But Abar, according to DavoToday.com, insisted that the president would declare a RevGov on November 30th supposedly to heed the people's call in the form of them doing the proclamation themselves or them granting the president powers of sovereignty. The president is out of this. As a matter of fact, he will not proclaim, he will accept the challenge of the people, he said. Abar did not define the word people, perhaps because he deemed it a given that his group and their allies are the people. To use former Congressman Pablo Garcia's favorite phrase, Abar is entitled to his entertainment. He should be told, though, that declaring a RevGov, which is in essence the president announcing the seizure of absolute power by his camp, is not something to be toyed about. That is precisely why the president has backtracked from his previous threat to declare a RevGov if a destabilization plot against him is realized and escalates. The move needs the full support of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, and the Philippine National Police, PNP, the armed component of the state. I don't think they would go for a RevGov except for officials who may be rabidly pro-Duterte. And even if these rabid followers of Duterte in the AFP and PNP leadership would go for it, there's no assurance that the rest of the officers would follow, which could spark chaos. The Duterte camp would be tempting fate if it would pursue the RevGov plan.